think from a spiritual standpoint, it's very empowering. And it actually, for us, is a chance for us to recognize our real priorities in life and gain a sense of clarity on what really matters. Family, community.
From mosques to synagogues to churches, houses of worship across the U.S. are confronting a crisis that has emptied pews and prayer rugs.
The most obvious change is that we're not seeing each other physically.
Benny Rogoznitsky is the cantor or prayer leader at the Park East Synagogue in Manhattan.
We're not meeting. And so a place that is a place of prayer and gathering has become somewhat desolate. And what we've had to do is we've had to adapt and go to an online platform.
Good morning, Park East Synagogue.
Like workplaces and schools, Park East Synagogue went in a digital direction with the help of YouTube and Zoom.
I see you, Leah.
Mom, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Jews marked the holiday of Passover in April.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to welcome all of you to our Zoom Pesach.
It's a festival normally celebrated around the dinner table, but the Greenberg family of Long Island had to make do.
Unfortunately, we all can't be together, holding each other around, giving hugs and kisses, but we're doing it virtually because this is what our family does. We do love, even though we can't touch each other.
Orthodox rabbis in Israel granted special permission to use Zoom for Passover, despite a long-standing prohibition on using electricity on the Sabbath and other festivals. But even with this blessing, digital solutions don't work for everyone.
You know, we have a lot of an older congregation. And so many people, before they even talk about connecting with God, they have to figure out how to connect with their service provider.
The Holy Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ, according to John.
For the first time, I've heard a confession by Skype, something I never even thought was possible before, but, you have to do.
Father Patrick Malloy is a reverend at the Cathedral Church of St. John the Divine in New York City. The Episcopal Church converted a sanctuary into a makeshift overflow hospital in April. The cathedral's evening choir now performs for congregants on YouTube. And Father Patrick said he's noticed something since the church moved services online. Closing its doors to physical worshipers has opened it up to digital ones.
Last night at evening prayer, there was someone from Finland, someone from Lapland who showed up. We now we know someone who's become so close to our community in California that she's become one of the people now who reads the scriptures at the daily office. So I think that as we move out of this and move back into sort of a new normal, I guess one of the questions I would have is, should we necessarily abandon all of our online connections? Maybe some of these things are really better done online than in person, or maybe we could do more of a hybrid. So I think there is going to be a lot that we're going to learn from this if we just really pay attention to the lessons that are being offered to us.
Across the Hudson River, Muslims who attend the Islamic Center of Passaic County found quarantine came at the same time as the holy month of Ramadan. And while Father Malloy and Cantor Rogoznitsky logged in and broadcast, Imam Sheikh Osama Salhiya counseled congregants to try a different spiritual path.
Well, we personally, as a masjid, do not encourage people to do prayer through live stream. Rather, we're actually encouraging them to do it as a family at home. Actually, we had a talk. One of the talks was, your family is your congregation. We told people this is a golden opportunity for you. Usually, there's such a busy schedule during Ramadan that people hardly have a chance to connect as a family with each other. So now, your family is your congregation. So that's what we encourage people to do.